going on, all my gamers, all my Zenless Zone Zero gamers? So, Zenless Zone Zero just put out this big post today where they talk about the brand new changes that are coming in 1.1 and other sort of and other patches that are coming forward into the game. And you know, the beginning is just a whole lot of what they're going to change. So I want to quickly just get into the actual changes themselves. So here we go for 1.1, which will be next patch. In terms of narrative experience in the latest story and the missions of 1.1, for the first time, you'll be able to interact with new Eridu's neighborhoods and fight through the levels to advance the story's progress to the perspective of the mission's protagonist. So here's the thing, right? I think the TVs are a really cool idea. I really like them, but I think they're better served as like side quest mission stuff, or even just like as a puzzle. If they made that like the puzzle thing, that would be fine. I think the way that it just stops the story full stop is really obnoxious, and it could get really time consuming. Like that's how a lot of the gameplay time was padded, was through the TVs. So being able to run through the story and like walk through, it's gonna feel more, how do I say this? It's gonna feel more RPG-ish, because like with what is it with what's the word, like Persona, or like if you run through the neighborhoods as your character and then you hit a character and it brings you into the fight, I think that's kind of cool. But if you're just running around the neighborhood and then fighting as well, that works just as fine. Where if it's just like more like Honkai Star Rail 3rd, I think that works too. I think this is a pretty big change. It's gonna save a lot of time, and it's gonna make, I think it's just gonna get you into the part that you really want for the game, which is the fighting and stuff like that. Next, a button for manual chain attack mode will be added to the squad lineup interface before entering combat. I do like that. I was just thinking maybe so maybe if it no, because I'm trying to wonder how that would implement it. I was thinking if they had that as a button that you could press in game, but then I don't know if it would help for them to slow it down to say press, I don't know what button it would even be, Q or something, and then it'll start the chain attack. But then I feel like that would be way too many slowdowns, because then it would like slow down, press the button if you want to press it, slow down, and then click your other characters. I don't know, but I think the manual chain attack is pretty cool. I feel like it will add a lot more skill expression, and you might be able to find a little bit more things to do. You'll probably be able to unlock the goober cancel. That'd be kind of cool. After stunning an enemy, your actions will not trigger the agent's chain attacks. Additionally, a cancel chain attack combo function will be added to combat, allowing you to choose whether to use the manual chain attack according to your preferences. I'm sure, I know for me, I often just kill the combo. Like I will get into the combo because it would force me into it with like Ambi or something, and I'll just outright kill it, because like I don't want to switch to Sokaku or something. I want to use Ellen Joel's ult, so I have to just sit there and she's gonna talk down to me and be like, "Oh, come on, dude, let's get on with it." It's like, dude, relax. So having a button to do that is pretty cool. I don't mind it at all. I think it's pretty nice, because sometimes you just want to stop the combo and null. In terms of combat, we have added a series of challenging combat missions to the game modes that will continuously be updated. All proxies will be welcome to try them in the new version. I really like this because, you know, this game is easy. Now, the thing about the game, especially early on, it's just a button masher. Even later on, I can't tell you whether you should be button mashing or not be button mashing, because honestly, I'm going to be doing it either way. It's not like I'm going to stop, because the game, if the game can't stop me, who's going to stop me, right? Anyways, in Shiyu Defense, we have improved the display of enemies, attributes, and resistances. It's really funny because I just watched Hexjuice fight something for like 10 to 12 minutes because she had the wrong attributes. So I really like this. You know, you got to prep your team, because your team is going to be in there the whole time. It's not like you can switch or stop or something. You don't get a second break to switch your teams out or something like that. So it's really nice to be able to just know what you're going in there and fighting, because otherwise you're going to be in there stuck for the longest time. After unlocking a new agent, the internet avatar of that agent will automatically be unlocked. Now you can wait, can you not do that? Oh, you can't, right? You have those like stupid internet interface what is the word, icons. I think they're kind of silly, but whatever. Well, we get a new one, so I guess it doesn't really matter now. I think I'll put like Junior on until I get Grace. After locking a new, the battle menu interface on mobile devices will allow you to customize certain UI buttons. Well, if you play on, if you play on mobile, there you go. You get a little bit of UI change, a little UI love. A little UI love never hurt nobody. Now this is for 1.2. How far is 1.2 out? I think we're still a month out. 15 days, I think, from 1.1 itself, and then another month after that will be 1.2. Optimize 1.2 for completing story commissions and exploration commissions with uncollected rewards. We will be adding a fairy assistance feature, temporary name. I gotta put temporary name. Once you meet a certain requirement, you can hand over all of these missions to fairy and receive all the collected missions rewards for after a set period of time. I mean, that'd be nice to just collect everything all at once, right? You don't really want to go around and all that. I don't know. I didn't really know that they really needed that as a optimization, but I mean, it's not like I'm complaining. Anything to improve this game is good enough for me, right? While exploring the monitor array, the automatic acceleration playback, when enabled, will not be interrupted by other events. Additionally, the animation playback speed for some events will be increased, providing a smoother gaming experience. All right. Well, the TVs, I guess, are still there, but making them faster is definitely better. Present lineup feature will be added. You will also be able to choose whether to include a bang boo in your lineup for battle commissions. The lineup controls before the Shiyu defense will also be optimized. I've always wondered why we didn't get teams in this game, unless I'm dumb and I just don't know where the teams are. But it was always weird. It's like, oh fuck, not that. I'm gonna play Gil and Joe. Woo! Oh, this doesn't have ice damage. I mean, at a certain point, you can just kind of, if you have Ellen Joe, you can just kind of, even if they're not frost resistant or frost weakness, you can just kind of bully your way in there. It's not really gonna stop you. But I really wish they had a team, a set team sets. That'd be kind of cool. That's just my personal opinion. It's just more of a something that since they have it in like Genshin and other stuff, it'd be kind of nice, but not that big of a deal. Who really cares? The entrance location for agent trainings will be adjusted, and repeated combat stages will be added, making it easier to access training and familiarize yourself with agent-specific controls. Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. I completely forgot that the agent training, you have to like go looking for it. You have to go to your character, look at their abilities, press the little tape on the side. So being able to do that a lot faster is gonna be pretty good, especially because like right now I have I just unlocked Jiren. I don't know what she does in depth. Like I know what she does normally, but having more in depth knowledge of her would be pretty nice. All this stuff, pretty good. Pretty good stuff, chat. After reaching a certain internet feature allows you to freely change so after a certain internet level, a feature will allow you to freely change time will be unlocked. I'm gonna be so real. I didn't know that you couldn't change the time, and I got really, really annoyed trying to like figure out where everything is. And then it turns out, yeah, you have to actually play through the day. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, I guess it does make it more RPG-like, So, making it easy, convenient, just in-time game. Based on your feature, we'll optimize the background brightness for commissions. I didn't know that they needed that. Anyways, who cares? Any changes get changed, right? Currently, in your own optimization specifically for later versions. Currently, you can only control Weiss or Bell in the city instead of other agents you obtained. In a special live program streaming other versions, we'll be announcing the current progress of future plans. Please stay tuned. Here is the only thing about that. Now, I do like the idea of being able to run around and stare at Jiryuan's ass all day. Hey, you're not going to get complaints from me, right? I'm not going to be the one to complain about that. It's all good, right? But the only thing about that is then it's going to make the proxies kind of useless because you can't fight as them. And even if you could, knowing Hoyoverse, they would probably blow dick. So it's kind of... It's kind of weird. You're kind of like getting less and less reason to have a protagonist, and even then you have even less reasons to even choose which protagonist you want, because a lot of the times it'll switch you, right? So you won't actually, like, I picked Bell, and I think I've played Weiss like a third of the time. So it's like Why did I even pick Belle? But whatever. Being able to run around as your as other characters, good enough. I'm good. I'll take it. anything to stare at Judy one's ass, right? So we will continuously be improving the models for some agents, provide proxies with an improvement in visual experience. Oh, the experience is good. Don't you worry about that. The visual experience is a visual experience. That's all right. That's right. Don't you worry. We'll continue to optimize the interface interaction experience with the combat interface UI. All proxies are welcome to explore your future and let us know your suggestions. The game crashed before I played this, or before I recorded this, so we could probably get a little better optimization, because I was about to start farming for my Juyuan, but then my game crashed. I was like, you know what? This is a perfect time to make a video. Well, these are the changes. I think the whole the manual cancel and the stuff like that, I think that's a really good change. That's the one that I'm looking forward to the most. This one as well. This one is huge. No more the TVs being out of the main story, or not completely out of the main story. I don't want to say that yet because I don't actually know, but for the most part, being able to run around as the characters is huge. It's gonna make the story flow so much better, and man, it's just gonna make the game that much better. I'm all about it, chat. Tell me what your favorite change is going to be. Do you have any changes that you want that they still haven't implemented? I'm just going to say this to myself, chat. I really wish that they would make this game more free-to-play friendly and give out a lot more wishes, because it is absolutely fucking terrible. But, it is what it is, chat. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you gamers in the next one. Bye!